This morning's guest is here to talk about the fun in the Sun Fun Festival. You'll meet her coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning with the Holiday Inn West on the Waterway. We're focused on the Sun Fun Festival, the 56th annual, which kicks off tomorrow and runs all summer long. We're going to hear all about it. We're visiting with Holly McMillan, the Vice President and Special Events Director for the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, Festivals and Special Events.
Absolutely.
It's a big title. Of course, I would botch it up.
How are you,
Holly?
Planners.
Thank you so much, the Big Party Planners.
Here.
That's right. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Big day tomorrow.
It is. It is. It's a real exciting time for the Sun Fun Festival with the growth that we're experiencing. So tomorrow is going to be a fun day.
Oh, yeah. A lot has happened getting ready from the end of last summer all the way up till midnight tonight, getting ready for a big day tomorrow.
Very true. Yeah, we really have a whole year in the planning of this festival with the many, many changes that we've experienced. We're excited to see how it's going to fall out and how the public and visitors as well as locals alike respond to it.
Yeah. Any thoughts there right now? Any feelings about, y'all have made some big changes, Holly?
We have. So far, we have excitement.
Right.
We have a lot of celebrities coming into town, which is something really new for the festival. It's nice to have something that will give us a national appeal, media appeal. So the mission of the festival has changed quite drastically. Our mission used to be just to have a great time for the visitors as they come into town. Well, now it's really all about bringing visitors in. It's about putting heads in beds and creating national publicity for Myrtle Beach as a destination, as the whole destination. So we feel like that a lot of the new changes that we have will do that.
Right.
We had to really just take a look at what works and what didn't work, and we're excited.
Absolutely. And you mentioned before we started filming, Holly, the word international.
Absolutely.
That there have been some international excitement about the Sun Fun Festival.
Absolutely. Well, one thing that a lot of our locals don't know, the Sun Fun Festival is a down-home festival, but truly has name recognition not only nationally but internationally. We get a lot of response from out of the United States as well as in. So it's a great tool to help promote South Carolina and Myrtle Beach. So to use the name recognition of the festival is quite valuable these days.
Absolutely. There's so many tremendous events all over the country. When you think about something that kicks off tomorrow and is going to run, a big part of it runs through early next week through June 4. I know a lot of your stuff,
right.
But as you said before we started filming, it's going to be running all summer long.
One of the biggest changes we've made is the 56th annual Sun Fun Festival will actually be a summer-long promotion. Sun Fun is no longer just a 4-day event. It's just become so fun. We can't pack everything into 4 days.
Right.
And we want to be able to use the name Sun Fun Festival to promote Myrtle Beach all summer long. So we actually do kick off tomorrow, but we end on Labor Day, September 1st. We start with a big bang. We have concert series all summer long and events scattered about all summer long. Every Saturday we'll have a concert in Plyler Park, and then we end on Labor Day weekend with the Beach Boogie Barbecue Festival, which is a huge promotion for the branding of the destination.
Is that going to be at Plyler Park as well?
Actually, Beach Boogie Barbecue Festival is so large already that we have to have it out at the former Air Force Base. We're going to have over 100 barbecue teams this year. We're going to have over 300 cars at the car show. We've got a huge kids area, boat rides in the pond, just a fun time. We've already got the Embers, the Sound Factory Band, and many other beach bands joining us for the 2-day event, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
On the former Myrtle Beach Air Force Base.
Absolutely.
Mark Krul was with us just yesterday talking about so many things going on. Of course, he barely mentioned Sun Fun just because there's so many other things going on within the city. But, of course, taking advantage of the former Myrtle Beach Air Force Base and all the activities out there, that should be wonderful. This is the second year out on the base for the Beach Boogie
Absolutely.
Barbecue.
Last year was our first year, and even on the tail end of a tropical storm, which left us with a lot of wet grounds and flooding, we had over 13,000 people come out for the first annual. 13,000 people. So we were floored at the response. It's a great time of the year, and it's a weekend for our area. It's a time when we need to bring more awareness to Myrtle Beach and encourage our drive market as well as our fly market, and it come in and spend Labor Day weekend with their family in Myrtle Beach. And Beach Boogie Barbecue is a wonderful tool through the name Sun Fun Festival to get that awareness out there and have people come spend Myrtle Beach time with us.
I love it, Holly. That's incredible. Absolutely. All summer long. If a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family off to school, is there a good, do you all have a website, or is there a good phone number to call to learn more about the Sun Fun Festival and tomorrow and all summer long's activities?
Absolutely. Well, you can always call for any questions you have about anything. Call us at the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, and our number is 843-626-7444.
That's an easy number to remember.
It is.
7444.
But technology makes it even more simpler than a phone call, and you can go to sunfunfestival.com, and everything about the concert series, everything about the Beach Boogie Barbecue and Sun Fun Festival, but also everything about the whole destination can be found on sunfunfestival.com and our different links.
That is fantastic,
Yeah.
Holly. That is very exciting. Well, we'll look forward to, and I actually visited the site and printed out the schedule on there, which is incredible.
We have over 80 events this year, so it's quite a lot, even in a 30-minute segment of us talking. We won't be able to touch on it all, but I encourage everyone to go on there and just print out their list or come by the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce. We have a phenomenal brochure here. It talks about all of the events for the Sun Fun weekend, as well as the different events happening throughout the summer on the back.
That's a great insert. I saw that recently, and it is really making the rounds. A lot of folks have gotten hold of that, and some tremendous sponsors year after year that you continue to see on the on the paraphernalia there.
We have some amazing new sponsors. A lot of new sponsors have teamed up with the summer-long promotion, and like the Food Line and South Carolina Education Lottery, Best Western, and even the Oceanfront Merchants Association to pull more events into the downtown area.
Great.
So we are thrilled. We have tremendous support this year, support from sponsorships like we've never had in the 55 other years.
Is that right? Who's chairing the Sun Fun Festival this year? We've had Lance so many times in the past, but I don't think he's doing it this year.
I still keep Lance working, but Mark Lazarus of Wildwater Water and Wells,
absolutely,
is our chairman this year.
That's right, absolutely.
Yep.
That
and
is
so
exciting.
he's been hitting the pavement hard. He's attended several of our civic clubs in the area to tell them all about the exciting new changes of the Sun Fun Festival. He's appeared before all of our council, ORI, Myrtle Beach, South Strand, and North Strand councils, just to spread the awareness and get support from everybody. And we have not had anybody tell us no or that they weren't thrilled about it. So we're excited about all the changes.
I don't know how Mark Lazarus has any time to do anything outside of Wild Water, which is coming on so strong with, I think they've got I was reading about in the Herald last week, a $5 million renovation underway.
Yes.
Down there adding a lot of new rides and new activities at the Wild Water.
Well, this is his prime season, too.
Right,
So he is quite busy, but he always makes time for Sun Fun because he enjoys the festival and wants to see it grow, and it has tremendous possibilities now. And tremendous potential to become huge.
So y'all are planning for the future already, Holly,
Absolutely,
for the Sun Fun Festival.
We're already working on celebrities and bands for next year and 2009. So the work never stops.
Wow, Holly, how do you have time? And we just heard a second ago your pronunciation of ORI there. I think probably a correct pronunciation. Are you originally from the area?
I am. I'm actually originally from Conway, South Carolina.
Right, sure.
I love it. Love it being here. I just ventured out of town for a short spout, and I am back. I'm a native, and I love it here, and I'm never going to leave again.
Here in the area?
I attended Conway High School and then Coastal Carolina University.
Good, absolutely.
I'm an alumni of Coastal.
I remember, I think you were involved, intimately involved in helping get the name of the Coastal Federal Field. Isn't that right, when you were doing some work at Coastal Federal? Yeah.
Yes, I did. I was the sports marketing coordinator over at Coastal Federal.
Right.
And that was a very, very exciting project for me. I enjoyed working on that. Coastal Federal was an integral part in getting the park here and getting the team here, and so that was a lot of fun. And in fact, I'll be attending the games next week too. Right after Sun Fun, I get to go back. So
absolutely,
it's definitely a trademark of Myrtle Beach now. It has made quite a name for itself, and we have so many Pelicans that have done so well for themselves.
Oh yeah, that have gone on to build, much like Sun Fun, 55 years in a row, continuing to build that brand in the Myrtle Beach area. To know that now you've got some big stars coming in, Holly. Who are some of the folks that, if viewers have a chance to get out, is there a center place for the Sun Fun Festival if folks were to show up somewhere tomorrow? Where would they want to go?
Well, tomorrow is not as exciting as this Saturday. This Saturday, all day long in Plyler Park. Plyler Park is a brand new park venue down in the downtown Myrtle Beach area. It's at the corner of 11th Avenue and Ocean Boulevard. It's a beautiful beachfront venue, and we are filling Plyler Park and the beach area with tons of kids games. We're going to have a stage set up. We have music all day long. Not only just wonderful steel drum ensembles and beach bands, but we have Percy Sledge will be joining us that evening at 4:30 Saturday evening, and all the celebrities will be in Plyler Park on Saturday too. From 11 to 5, different celebrities will be doing meet and greets, and we do have quite a lineup this year. We have Mario Lopez.
Oh wow, he sounds good looking. Yeah.
I always knew him as Slater off of Saved by the Bell, but he was just recently on Dancing with the Stars, and that's not a show that I typically watch, but I watched it just because he was on there.
Watch him,
yeah. And then we also have the Cheetah Girls, which is a tween band that is very exciting. We've gotten a ton of calls just about the Cheetah Girls.
I bet.
We have, in addition to that, for all the sports fanatics and the Pittsburgh fans, we have Mean Joe Green.
Oh, great.
And
absolutely.
So he is just, I've had several telephone conversations with him, and he is just a delightful man. So he's as thrilled about coming into town.
And he comes down to Myrtle regular. I've seen a picture of him at Villa Romana, the Italian restaurant of the year. When you walk in, there's a great shot of Mean Joe Green right on the wall there, right when you walk in.
He says he vacations here at any given time, any given opportunity. He comes to Myrtle Beach, so he was thrilled to get our invitation and accepted really right away.
That is wonderful.
We're excited about that. For all the soap opera fanatics, if you ever watch The Young and the Restless, we've got two good-looking guys.
There we go. I'm sorry. Maybe those who I was thinking of.
Two good-looking guys from The Young and the Restless will be joining us. Don Diamont and Christian LeBlanc are two long-standing cast members off of that show.
Off of Young and the Restless?
The Young and the Restless. And then we also have Justin Guarini. I always mispronounce that, but Justin Guarini, he was the finalist in season 1 of American Idol. The curly-haired kid is always how I remember him, but he is just excited about being here too. He also has vacation in Myrtle Beach and will be here for a couple of days for Sun Fun, and you can meet him and see him and all the other celebrities, including Nickelodeon's Dora the Explorer.
Oh, I love that. Emma Claire and I will be there. It sounds...
Absolutely.
Is that going to be at Plyler Park as well?
That'll be at Plyler Park from 11 to 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish. You can see Dora the Explorer, so definitely bring her down.
Good,
bring the camera.
Come down. If a viewer's coming in from the PD or southeastern North Carolina, or even our local viewers here at O-Ree, where's the best place to park? Is that the terminus of Joe White Avenue?
Yes. It's at the corner of Joe White, which is also 11th Avenue, for those that don't know that particular terminology, and Ocean Boulevard. And parking will be an issue in the downtown area, so we've made it real simple for everybody. We have the entire parking lot of the Myrtle Beach Convention Center to our disposal, and we're going to do a constant shuttle. There will be several Sunway charters. We call them Sun Fun shuttles.
Sure.
And just go park for free and ride for free from the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. You'll see the Sun Fun signs right there. Definitely the easiest way to travel around the downtown area. Park your car there, catch the shuttle. It'll not only take you to Plyler Park, where you can see all the celebrities and children's games and all the beach music, but also it'll take you to one of our biggest projects of this Sun Fun Festival, and that is a 5-story sandcastle we are building. It's going to be the world's tallest sandcastle record that we're building.
Tallest.
It's at the corner of 6th Avenue North and Ocean Boulevard, and the shuttle will take you there as well, and you got to see it. It is actually, our sandcastle's taller than the hotels across the street from it. It's the biggest sandcastle you've ever seen. So come get your picture taken with it. It's going to be phenomenal. Best Western has come on and sponsored that, and we are going to take the record back from Virginia Beach.
That's right.
We're going to take it and take it back big this year.